Welcome back to my channel. Today I feel like talking about the easiest plants that have been producing all year for me. They're great to grow, they're great for eating. You can eat them all year long. I've been growing these plants all year. So let's get into it. First plant I want to get into is the Lacinato Lacinata Black Magic Kale. It has multiple names. You guys, I've given this kale to my neighbors, my coworkers. I put it in soups. I make salads out of it. I planted it a year ago, maybe. Maybe I could go back and look into the videos to see when I actually planted it. But this crop right here has been producing like none other. It's lasted me all year. I don't feel like I have a green thumb because I have killed a lot of plants. But this one hasn't let me down yet. Before we get into the next plant, I just wanted to say how excited I am about my peas. Look at how they're growing. I'm very excited. I'm very, very, very excited. So I don't know if you guys were out here when I made the video where I connected these, but I need to figure out something else because this is just not going to work. Let me show you. My watering system just came on, and let me show you how it waters. So as you can see, I got this looped all around, catching in some places, not catching in others. Only one line right here, so this is not watering the whole entire pot. Got some seedlings going out of here. Pretty sure those are peas as well. I don't know why I would put peas in 3 pots. What was I thinking? Something's in here. As you can see, I got a seedling growing right here, but I put seeds all over. So something new is growing right here. I don't remember putting any seeds. Hopefully it's this plant because this done died. This done fell. So if I'm not mistaken, this is another blueberry tree. So yeah, I'm not liking this watering system. I got a new one, and we can figure out what we're gonna do with that, or maybe I can figure out a way to re-loop it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have circled it like in all of them, like did like a little circle. Maybe I'm gonna do that. Do like a little circle. And if I'm not mistaken, this one is reaching all the way through. So whatever I did here is working. It's reaching all the way through. But this one doesn't go all the way. It stops right up in the water bed. And I'm thinking it's because I got the plant a little high. I'm not sure. But spring is here, y'all. Spring is here. Spring is here. Look at my blueberry bush. I'm loving that. I don't know how I should prune those back or if I should, but look at that. I got stuff growing left and right. We are in here for the season. Yes, baby. I'm excited. Is that a mosquito? Okay, back to the video. All right. So the other plant that I want to talk about is my collard greens. As you can see, well, maybe not as you can see, but I literally just plucked these. I plucked a good amount about 3 days ago to give to my coworker. And they're right back. I can't even tell you where I plucked these. So I might take these out and cook these today. But this is what happened with this plant. I completely neglected it. That's how easy it is to grow. I neglected it. I didn't have it connected to a water source or anything. And Chloe, what are you doing? You're such a cutie. And it still grew. It's still growing. It still kept producing. I think the problem with this is the watering. Maybe I should just keep it flat. But yeah, it's still produced. It it just hasn't let me down, and I feel like I could have did more to have it growing maybe a little bigger. I could have definitely done more, but it just didn't let me down. It grew all year. It's still growing. Not too many pests. Oh, did I say what it was? Collard greens. I probably did say what it was, but this hasn't let me down yet. Um, I planted these from seeds as well. Uh, I planted it from seed. I planted the lacinato from seed as well. And it's continuing to grow. Yeah, but collard greens. I think these are the Georgia Southern collard greens also. So I know there's different types of collard greens, but these specifically are the Georgia Southern collard greens, and yeah, they haven't let me down. Nope, they ain't let me down, baby. All right, so this is my other baby. This plant has not let me down yet. I use this in so much stuff, y'all, and it smells wonderful. Like the smell is abundant. It is. It's just so amazing. Like I love this. I'm going to repot it this year. Um, Probably put it in a way larger pot than what it's in now. If I'm not mistaken, my banana trees came in this pot, so I try to reuse most pots as much as possible. But maybe I'll put it in this one so it could just continue to grow up. But it's okay. I think my sound cut out, but I'm just basically so surprised at how good it smells. I use this in everything. I use it in my meals for Thanksgiving. I use this year round. I've given some to my coworkers. My coworkers love the smell. When they get a Ziploc, I take it to them in a Ziploc bag. But when they get it, the whole office smells like rosemary. It's so strong. It's so potent, and it's so beautiful. I'm definitely gonna up pot it so that it could keep growing. Yeah, I don't remember what else I said. My microphone must have cut out or something. But I wanted to keep the footage because look at my skin glowing. Look at that early morning sunlight glistening on my skin. Rosemary's so pretty. I need to cut that back piece that's sticking out right there. I didn't notice that back piece. I gotta get that. Chop that off. It looks like it's dead. I don't want it to have no type of like disease or anything growing up the plant. So I probably cut that off. But yeah, the rosemary smells so good. I've also made like rosemary infused oils. I put it on my baby's hair. I've made butters out of it and everything. Like this rosemary has done me some justice. And if I'm not mistaken, I had it at my old house as well when I first started gardening. Not when I first started gardening, but I started gardening a long time ago, but my last house, I actually, added on to it because I don't know, recently I just couldn't afford it. Before I really couldn't afford too much, and I think that's why I wasn't successful. But yeah, I need to get this back piece right here. I'm not sure if any other trees or roots have grown. It looks like they're just growing from that one tree bark, and they have like multiple little branches. But I'm also picking this up because I just want to make sure it's not getting root bound. Like the roots are not surrounding the whole plant and then they don't have anywhere to go. So that's another reason why I'm going to repot. And this is just my main garden bed again, just showing you guys my setup of my water holes. They're literally everywhere. I think I just put some seeds down where that seedling right there is growing. I just put that down. So it's just letting me know that the water is getting to where it needs to go. But so far, I'm not liking the way I have my water system set up, because as you can see, the water is just in that one line. And this was me trying to lie, saying that I labeled the plants and the label washed off, but as you can see, it didn't wash off. And this plant right here, I don't really know what's going on with this plant. I think it's like a tropical plant. I see a lot of people have it in like their front yards. I see it in doctor's offices. But these are my lettuce leaf plants, my kale, everything right here. Seems like they're going pretty slow. I'm hoping it's not because of my water system, but I'm thinking that it is not getting enough water. But the water over here is seeming like it's coming out. I did something right with this water hose, but for some reason, this one is not doing the same as the other one. So I think what I'm going to do is the new watering system that I got, I'm going to just replace it and have it spray the whole yard. And yeah, this is my kale. My kale, I can't believe my kale has been producing all year long. Even at the bottom, it looks like it's growing some more kale. And I also planted another kale over here. This one kind of looks like it's flowering. I hope it's not. Maybe I could cut that flower bud off and it keeps producing, but maybe I should harvest something. I think the reason why it grew smaller like the other one, because I planted them at the same time, but I'm thinking because that long spinach right there took so much nutrients, and maybe that is why it didn't grow as big and fast as the other one, because I definitely planted them at the same time. Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm excited about my peas. And this is just where I got my setup and everything. My water setup, how it is. Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to change it out. I think I'm going to keep this one the same because it looks like there's a good amount of water going everywhere. We'll see. So just to recap, the easiest plants that I grew in Georgia this year was that placenta kale, the collard greens, the rosemary. That was all very easy to grow, and it grew all year. I've been harvesting everything all year, and I'm very excited about that. And I can't wait to find out what else I could grow that would grow all year the same way as these hard leaf plants. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, staying with me, sticking through this the whole entire time. I can't wait to figure out what else I could grow that will stay all year long. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very, very open and welcome. And I think as far as like my landscape, I'm ready to do everything one bit at a time, not too much, because gardening is not cheap. I know I see a lot of videos about budgeting and containers. I have all of my plants in containers, and it's still not cheap. The soil, you have to buy the soil, a 50-gallon container. That's not even one bag of the cubic soil. So you need to get a whole bunch of soil. I think I might buy that soil subscription this year and have them deliver it to my front porch. And that way I can have enough soil, because I still have a lot of pots. Look back there behind me. All those pots have nothing in them. And in the house right now, I got a grapefruit tree growing. I got an orange tree growing, a fig tree, some sweet potatoes. I have all of that growing. And I'm not going to, I need some more soil. I'm out of soil. All those bags of soil that I bought from Sam's, I'm completely out. But I want to thank you guys again for subscribing, watching my channel. If you have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and you want to see more, subscribe to my channel and leave some comments. Thank you so much, you guys.